Hey, Vic here. Welcome to Admissions, Job and Life in Germany. Today we shall be discussing
Problems faced by international students studying in Germany.
the first problem that any international student faces while coming to Germany is just finding the right university. There are hundreds of universities with thousands of courses, and it gets hard just filtering out the universities that you want to apply to or the courses that you have to go through. But there's really no other way to go through it. You have to go through the grind, you have to look at each of these courses, you have to understand what they offer, and you have to go ahead and choose the university that you want to further study in. The next problem is one that doesn't go away easily. It's learning and understanding the German language. Most people in Germany prefer to speak in German because it is their native language. And hence, it is always better to learn as much German as you can in your own country before you come to Germany. And once you come to Germany, you already have a head start. But if not, there are a lot of courses that are offered that you should always be trying to take. You should always also go make friends, try to talk to them in German, because these skills also help a lot once you start applying for your internships, your master thesis, and your real jobs. Which brings us to our next problem, making friends in Germany. Now, you can make always a lot of international friends, but most people have problems making German friends, although the Germans are obviously everywhere around you. Now, this is not because the Germans are not willing to have you as a friend. It's just the simple fact that obviously no one is going to come to you and speak to you just because you are from outside Germany. So you have to take the first step. Go join clubs, go join group collaborative research technical projects, or live in a dormitory where everyone cooks together. Once you meet them often enough, they are very, very nice people who want to know about you, who want to talk to you, who are genuinely happy to have international friends. But you always have to go and take the first step. One of the first seminars that my university arranged for us international students was to understand how German time system works. And basically it's very, very simple. If you decide on a time, you are supposed to be there on a time. And for most students, especially from my country, unfortunately, it is a problem to be at 5 p.m. somewhere that they said they would be at 5 p.m. They think 5 p.m. means 5:05, 5:10, 5:15, but 5 p.m. means 5 p.m. Please do not do that, whatever part of the world you are in. Germany gets cold, real cold. When most students come to Germany, it's August or September, which is one of the most pristine weather that you can imagine having in Europe. But as it gets closer and closer to January and to February, the temperatures start falling. And this year it was really, really cold. Here in Erlangen, the real field touch minus 17, minus 18 degrees, which for students who have not been acclimatized to such environments can be really, really hard. Another big problem for most students from outside Germany is the food here. The German food is an coagulation of food from all over Europe. So there are the German typical sausages, there's beer, there's pommes, but mostly it's also Turkish food or food from the US, UK, and other countries around Europe and around the world. But if you have religious restrictions to eating certain types of non-vegetarian food, or specifically if you're a vegetarian, it gets really hard. The options seem to decrease exponentially with the size of the city. So the smaller the city is, the lesser the number of vegetarian options, or the lesser the number of options with food without certain types of meat present there. There's a very popular meme that says you can have two of the three, either good sleep, good grades, or good social life. And that is very true in Germany. You cannot have all three unless you're willing to really work hard. But for us, we were willing to work when the work was there, and because the whole university is studying together, it doesn't really feel out of the place. And once you are done with your work, you can go enjoy your social life. Once you are done with your social life, if you want, you can always go sleep in peace. There's more than enough time, as students all over the world have. But obviously, the German education system is a lot more rigorous than education systems in other parts of the world might be. And for me, while I was able to get really good grades, not sleeping and just studying on the late last night before the exams, that was unfortunately not possible in Germany. You have to spend a couple of months completely day in and day out in the library to be able to maintain a decent grade. Finally, coming to the biggest problem that most students have while coming to Europe, the amount of money that they will be spending. Now, I understand it's a huge amount of money, it was for me, but I also understand that returns are very high later. You can spend still a lot lesser than you did in USA or in Australia or in the UK and have a great time in Germany. You can also earn money while studying, that I have explained in another complete video, which you can check out if you want. But in general, it's possible to earn while you study and to have a good time and to do everything that you wanted to, along with not worrying about your finances. A lot of people, students, have problems making friends with. I swear to you, I try to make it interesting.
It just doesn't freaking work.